Okay, good morning. I hope your day started well. Let's start our practice this morning. We're just taking a moment and look within. Connect the pointer finger and thumb, palms facing up. Observe your breathing. Observe your mind. Try to bring your breath all along your spine. Take 5 more deep breaths here. Stay with your inhale and exhale. Be aware that you are inhaling right now and aware of exhaling. And guide your hands together in front of your heart. Invite your personal intention into your heart space, into this morning, onto your mat. And then we begin class by chanting one Om together here. Exhale all the air out and inhale to begin. Lower your chin to your chest. Be humble to yourself. And let this practice guide you to a deeper understanding of yourself. Exhale, just walk the hands forward, forehead to the mat if possible. Let your upper body just hang loose. And walk your hands over to the left side. Maybe you can bring the right hand on top of the left, elongate the right side body. Make sure both sitting bones are still grounded. One more deep breath here. And then through the center, walk over to the other side, left hand on top of the right. Allow the shoulders to stay soft. Allow your breath to fully lengthen your left side body. Inhale, come back to center and roll yourself back up to a sitting position. Bring your hands behind, fingers facing towards you, and just open your chest to the front, pull the shoulder blades back. Exhale, round the chest, round the shoulders. Inhale, push your chest forward, head back if that's okay for your neck. And exhale, round. One last time. Inhale, reach forward with your chest. Inhale deep. And exhale, round. Inhale, find a nice aligned sitting position, arms over the side. And exhale, twist over the right. Look over your right shoulder. Keep the length in the spine. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, twist over to the other side. See if you can pull the shoulders down. Lengthen from the sacrum to the head. Inhale, release, both arms up. And exhale, shift into all fours on your mat. Bring your right arm up, open to the side, open arm twist. Exhale, underneath the left. 2 more. Inhale, open the side, open the right arm up. And exhale, underneath the left. One more time, inhale, arm up. And exhale. Find neutral spine, tabletop position. We switch to the other side, left arm up. And exhale, thread it through. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale. Last one here. And exhale. Find a neutral spine, bring the knees wide, shift back into a child's pose, walk your hands forward. And then bring the left arm underneath the right, left shoulder down, left ear to the mat. And then you can bring the right arm back up into a twist. See how high you can reach the right arm. Elongate from your spine. And then prayer twist. Connect the hands on the side. Use the elbows stacked on top of each other. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And then release both arms forward, unwind, take a breath in your child's pose. And then we switch to the other side, right arm underneath the left. Right arm forward and up into the twist. See if you can bring all the weight onto the right shoulder so the outer arm receives a stretch. And then connect the hands into a prayer twist on the left side. Right elbow is your foundation. 2 more deep breaths here. Exhale, release. Walk the hands forward. Shift in your plank position. Hold your plank for just a breath. And then exhale all the way down onto your mat. Belly to the mat, hands next to your chest. Inhale, lift yourself into a cobra. Make sure you can breathe. Go not too deep in the beginning of your practice. Exhale. Roll back down. Let's do 2 more, maybe on the fingertips. Inhale, roll up. Chest pulls forward, shoulder blades back. And exhale down. One last time. Inhale, come up. Maybe you can straighten the elbows a little bit more, but keep pulling the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale. And back onto your mat. Shift your hips back towards your heels. And then all the way back to downward facing dog. Come to your Ujjayi breathing. By restricting the back of the throat, invite that focus and presence through your breath into this pose. If you need to walk your dog out a little bit, feel free to do so. Sometimes it's also nice to just embrace stillness in a pose. walk walk your feet towards your hands in the front of your mat, but keep your feet hip width apart. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, plant the left hand in between your legs. Left leg bend, right arm up. Easy twist here. You can place your right hand on your sacrum and see if your sacrum is in one straight line. If that is the case, you can lift the arm back up. Exhale, release. Switch to the other side. Right leg bends, right hand down, left arm reaches up. Maybe place the left hand on the sacrum to check before you lift back up. And exhale, release. Just let yourself hang for a moment here. You can keep your knees bent if that's more comfortable for your pose. And then roll all the way back up to standing. We start in the front of our mat, feet together, hands in front of your heart, Tadasana. Close your eyes. Come back to your intention. Let's start with Sun Salutation A. Bring your arms up, Uttanasana. And exhale, bow forward, full Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, out Uttanasana. Exhale, step forward, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. If you need to take your knees, go ahead and do so. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. You need exhales out of the mouth. To release any tension, can you spread the shoulders wide to create space in the back of the heart? Plant your hand and feet into the mat as an anchor of this pose. Inhale. Step or jump to the front of the mat, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, bow forward, full Uttanasana. Inhale all the way up to standing Uttanasana. And exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, elbows to the side and back, cactus your arms. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, bow forward, full Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, Vinyasa in your own time. Find your flow with your breath. Let your body become soft as you move along with it. Pick your right leg up, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, cross it to the left elbow. Feel your core engaged. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Come back up so you can hold both of your hands on your right knee and really press into your thigh to create a little bit more length between the hip and the belly. And then release, connect the hands in front of the chest and go into a twist. Bring a twist to the right, hands in front of your chest if possible. Inhale, come back up. Right hand stays on your right thigh. Try to internally rotate the leg by pulling with the thumb, the left thigh to the outside. Give yourself a self-adjustment and add some weight onto the left hip. Exhale, release, straighten your right leg, pull the right toes towards you. You can bring the hand down or the forearm down to go in a twist here, right arm up. Exhale, release, rebend the right leg. Step it all the way back into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Release with your exhale. Shake your head out so your neck is nice, long and loose. And this side, left leg lifts, three-legged down dog. Exhale, cross it to the right elbow, hug the knee in tight. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. The left knee is directly on top of your left ankle. Take both hands, press into your thigh. Create that traction for the psoas and the lower back. With your inhale, release and twist over to the left side, prayer twist. Look over the left shoulder. Find that length with your breath. Inhale, come back up. Right hand on the thigh, thumb inside. Left hand on the front knee. Rotate the leg out. Add some weight to the front. You should feel that stretch in your right psoas a lot more. Inhale, release, straighten the left leg. Half split with a twist, so either right hand down and left arm up, or if you're more flexible, you can bring the right elbow down and lift the left arm up. Choose the variation that is serving you in this pose. Exhale, release the pose, rebend the left leg, step back into plank, vinyasa all the way to downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths here. And walk or step to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, bow forward, full Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up to standing Uttanasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Come all the way onto your toes. Lift your arms up, lift your heels up. Then knees to the side, heels stay connected. Find a moment in this balanced pose. Lift your heart and chest. Pull the knees together. Compress from the outside with your hands. Exhale, straighten your legs, hang forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up, three-legged down dog. Exhale, cross it over to the left elbow. You can stay here, you can straighten the right leg just outside. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step it forward into your low lunge. Both arms up. Exhale, we go directly in the twist over the right side. Inhale, both arms up. Left hand on your back thigh, but this time lean back. Right arm up. Inhale, come back forward, straighten your right leg, half split. Lean forward, left elbow down, or just the left hand into the twist, right arm up. Exhale, release, rebend your right leg. And come into a Skandasana on the right side. So it's like a half yogi squat. The left foot up, right hand on the inside, left arm reaches up. Really use the upper arm to elongate and push your left rib cage open. Exhale, release the hands forward, drop the head. Allow the hips to just release. Inhale, walk your hands back. Right leg forward, step it all the way back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, left leg lifts, three-legged down dog. Exhale, cross it to the right elbow. Either stay here or straighten out the leg. Feel the IT band stretch on the left side. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. We go into the twist, open your arms over your head. Exhale, twist to the left side. Lengthen your spine, lengthen your breath. Inhale, both arms up. Right hand on your back thigh. Left arm reaches up and back. Try not to twist so much over the right side, but more to stay in your back bend and your center line. Exhale, come forward, shift your left leg into half split. Maybe the right forearm down, left arm up. Otherwise, stay on your hand. Exhale, release. Rebend the left leg. Parallel the back foot with the short side of the mat. Half squat, Skandasana on the left side. Left arm on the inside, right arm up. Open the right rib cage as much as you can. Pull the belly in. Activate the outer glute. Exhale, release forward. Hands walk forward. Head and neck relax. Inhale, walk your hands back in. Low lunge to the front, step back with both legs. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. 3 more deep breaths here. Feel if you create any space by moving through these poses. By staying focused on what you feel right now. And make your way back to the front of the mat with your next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward, full Uttanasana. Inhale all the way up to standing Madhvastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Lift your right leg into your chest, right knee in. You can keep the right knee in and just reach back with your right arm. If you want to go deeper, you can take the outside of the foot and straighten the leg. Belly in, balance on your left foot. If you straighten the leg, bring it back in, both arms up. Right hand down. Right leg back, twisted half moon. Left leg lifts either up or place it on your sacrum and see if your hips are aligned. Exhale, step back into the high lunge this time, both arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. You can keep the hands in the prayer twist or open them straight up like wings to go a little deeper. Inhale, both arms lift, high lunge. Right hand on your right thigh, left arm straight up and back, gentle back bend. Inhale, both arms up, high lunge. Open into Skandasana to the left. Left hand to the front, right arm up. You can stay in that variation, or if you want to go deeper, you can catch the bind with the right arm behind to hook the left leg. Exhale, release. Back to the front, straighten your left leg, pyramid pose. Make sure the back foot is 45 degrees, right hand stays down, and left arm opens into twisted pyramid pose. Pull the right hip forward, left hip back. Exhale, both hands down. Take a breath in pyramid pose. Release the back of the leg. Inhale, rebend the left leg. Step back, vinyasa, all the way to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we make our way back to the front, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, bow forward for Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up to standing Udvastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Other side, shift your weight onto the right leg, right hand onto your knee, left arm back for an easy twist. If you want to go deeper, take the outer edge of the foot, straighten the left leg all the way to the front, belly hugs in. Stay for one more breath. If you straighten the leg, bend it back in, and then bring the left arm down, right arm up, twisted half moon. Check your alignment by placing your hand on the sacrum. Lift the left leg a little higher. And then exhale, step it back into your high lunge. Arms up. Exhale, twist to the right side. Left elbow hooks. You can stay here or go deeper by opening the arms, spreading your wings. Inhale, both arms up. Left hand on your back thigh, lift your right arm up. Easy back bend. Inhale, both arms up. Push to go into your Skandasana to the right side. Right hand down and left arm up like we did before, or take the bind, hook from the front and catch the left arm behind. See that your left shoulder is still open, you're not collapsing forward. Exhale, release, straighten your right leg. Find your pyramid pose on this side. Lengthen out your back. Place your left hand on the height of your foot. Right arm up. Twist the pyramid pose. You can check yourself again with the hand on the sacrum. And then lengthen back up. Exhale, release, pyramid pose. Allow your upper body to just hang loose on top of your right leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Rebend your right leg. Step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or jump to the front, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. And exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift again and walk your hands to the right side. I'll show you from the front. Really see that you can walk your hands in one line with your feet. Maybe try to bend your legs a couple times. And then take your right foot and catch with your left hand your right ankle. Then you can just pull the heel towards the glutes, or you can go into the opening by pushing the knee up. See if you rather want to work on the front, the psoas, or if the knee stays down and you push the foot into the glutes, it's more the quads. Exhale, release. Both feet parallel. Just let yourself hang in a forward fold. Make sure your head and neck is nice and long. Maybe shake out your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, walk your feet together. Walk both of your hands to the left side. Maybe bend and straighten your knees a couple times to go a little bit deeper into that side bend. Now lift your left foot up. Left hand stays in that shoulder line. Catch the left foot from behind. Quad stretch or psoas stretch. See which one you want to do. You can also switch between both of them. And release, both feet parallel again. Let's put our hands underneath our feet. Padangusthasana. Inhale, lift your heart and chest up, lengthen. Exhale, elbows to the side, forward fold. You can always have your knees bent to really bring the stretch in the back of your legs instead of your lower back. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to the front, toe your feet out into squat. Find our yogi squat, hands in front of our chest. I'm gonna give you a couple variations here. You can stay here and just go into the side bend, or you can go into the bind again on one side. Open the left rib cage up. We switch to the other side. Left hand down, right arm up, or get the hook. Get the bind, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, release, stay in your squat. I'm gonna just do a quick flying frog or crow pose. Just feel some weight on your hands. For the flying frog, you can just go from Muladhasana, shift your weight forward, the elbows out. And you can connect the toes, really pull the belly in, lift from your core. And exhale, release. Straighten your leg all the way back up, halfway lift. And exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. From here, lift your right leg up, leg it down, down. Exhale, cross it over to the left side. Straighten your left leg. And then you can really lean onto the right leg and walk your hands forward as much as you can. You can even go all the way down onto your forearm. Should feel that really on your outer IT band. Come back up onto your hands. So you feel like a plank again, and then lift your left arm up. Exhale, release, step the right foot back in downward facing dog. Exact same thing on the other side, lift your left leg up. And exhale, cross it to the left elbow, straighten it out. And then slowly lower down. Maybe onto the forearm, if that feels good. But make sure your chest stays forward. And hands underneath your shoulders again. Keep the leg where it is, but open the right arm up. Push into your left shoulder. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Very nice. Inhale, step or jump to the front, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. And exhale, bow forward, full Uttanasana. Inhale, find your chair, Utkatasana. Lengthen your spine, come onto your toes, lift the heels up. Pull the core in. Sink a little deeper. We're going to go all the way to Navasana. Both pose. Knees together here. Lift your sternum. Try not to round the back. And then with your left hand, try to catch the outer edge of your right foot or the knee. And then try to straighten the right leg. Keep the left shin parallel. And then switch. Both knees parallel. Try to catch the outer edge of the foot. Pull it into straight. Core engaged. Belly pulls into the spine. Exhale, release back into your boat. Lower halfway down. Keep the shoulders lifted. Keep the chest lifted. Exhale, roll back up. 5 more times. Exhale, only the lower back connects to the mat. Shoulders stay lifted. Inhale, push back up. Slowly lower down. And back up. 2 more. And then last one. Bring the left leg down. And then you can hold onto the knee or the outer edge of the foot. You can support with your right hand. Stay here or straighten the right leg completely. It's a twist, so you want to keep the shoulders in one line, pull the belly button in, maybe look over the right shoulder. And then guide the foot across your left and take your left elbow to the knee and go in your Marichyasana twist. Exhale, release. Right leg forward. Find your left knee into your chest first. Really bring it in. Take the right hand to the outer edge of the foot. And straighten the left leg. Left arm back as support. Look over your left shoulder. See that your right leg stays straight. Pull the shoulder blades down. 1 more deep breath here. And exhale, place the foot next to your right. Hook with your right, your knee. Marichyasana on this side. See if the twist feels any different because of the previous poses that we worked on. And exhale, release both feet forward. Find a good sitting position on your glutes, arms up. And exhale, bow forward in your Paschimottanasana. Forward, forward. Do you respect yourself where you are right now? Are you able to communicate the boundaries that you have in a compassionate way? Not only with others, but mainly with ourselves. Inhale, come back up to sitting. Bend both of your knees, hip width apart. Hands facing forward, 1 palm distance away from your glutes. Open your chest, reverse tabletop. Push yourself up. Maybe it's okay to drop the head, only if your neck feels comfortable here. Let's stay for 5 deep breaths. Open the front of the chest. How can you create space by just breathing into the tension that you feel? Exhale, slowly release. Bring the hips down, cross your legs, roll over, find back into your flow, vinyasa style. We meet back in downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. We bring the right leg up. And place the right knee outside of your right hand. Have frog position. You can always bend your knees, your elbows, sorry, and then lower down onto your forearms. I want you to really press the right knee into the floor so the right hip lowers. You can stay here if that already feels intense. If you want to go more into back bending, you can bring the left arm in the front parallel with the front of the mat and catch with your right hand your left leg and the insides, and then you can push into half bow from here by pushing into your foot. You allow your chest to open. You can also play with changing the grip to the outside if that's not too intense. Exhale, release the left leg, left arm forward, right arm underneath. Just rest your right ear to the mat, right shoulder to the mat. Inhale, come back up. Hands underneath the shoulders, slide the right leg back. Try to push back to your heels and then to downward facing dog. You do the same thing on the other side. Lift the left leg up, three-leg it down back. Exhale, knee to the left, wrist. Find your half frog first. And then come all the way down onto your forearms. It's like a Sphinx pose in the hands, so allow your chest to open here. If you want to go deeper, place the right forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Catch with your left hand the inside of your foot, maybe half bow on top of that. Shoulders are in one straight line. Exhale, release, right arm forward, left arm underneath, left ear to the mat. Enjoy the twist and the stretch in the outside of your shoulder and your upper spine. Exhale, release, hands underneath the shoulders, slide the left leg back, push yourself back into downward facing dog. One deep breath here, feel it out. Maybe exhale out of the mouth. And then roll yourself back onto your knees. Swing your legs to the front. Just lying on your back. Cross the left ankle across the right knee. Hold either the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. Figure 4 position on your back. Push the left knee forward as much as you can to feel the stretch in the outer glutes. Keep the knee protected by flexing your left foot. And then you want to keep the legs as they are, just release the grip and let the knees fall to the left side. With the weight of the ankle on top of the knee, you feel a stretch going from your knee over your hip to the shoulder. You can bring your gaze to the right to find a little deeper variation. Inhale, pull yourself back to center. Unwind your legs, hug both knees in, give them a little circle from right to left. And then we switch, bring the right ankle across the left. And then hook either the back of the leg or the shin, but keep your arms long. Your back should be nice and long, just laying on your mat. Feel into the outer hips. And breathe into the sensation. Let go of the grip. Keep the constriction in your legs as they are and let them just fall to the right. Arms can be in one line with your shoulders, gaze to the left. Let the body do the work without trying to pull. Trust that you will get to where you need to be right now. Inhale, come back up. Straighten both legs, straight up into the sky. And from here you can just stay here or bring your legs above your head for Halasana. You can support your lower back and come for 5 breaths into your shoulders then. Stay in any variation that is similar to this, maybe legs up the wall. You don't want to feel any pain in your neck. And then lower your legs back down behind your head. You can keep the arms alongside of the body or interlace them. But from here we want to walk our feet to the right side. Just a little bit for a twist in your Halasana. Inhale, come back to center and try the other side. It's not much. Inhale, come back to center, support alongside of your body with your hands to roll all the way back down, vertebra to vertebra. Find your knees into your chest, maybe some wiggles from right to left. Then take the hands behind the back and roll 2 or 3 times all the way up to a sitting position. And then you can find either just an easy cross-leg position with your legs, or you can come into a half lotus position with your right foot on top, or you can come into a full lotus. Now we want to go into the twist over the left side. You can just have your left hand behind and push with your right onto the knee. Or if you are in full lotus, you can grab your foot into the half bind on the other side. Wherever you need is fine. And respecting our own boundaries means really seeing what we need right now and being honest with ourselves. Inhale, find back to center, release the legs and do it the other way around. So if you had your legs easy crossed, you change the cross. If you had a half lotus, put the left foot on top, full lotus, put the right foot on top of the left and change your lotus seat. Other side, twist over to the right. You want to catch the bind behind. Look over the right shoulder, lengthen from your sacrum all the way up. And then exhale, release. Unwind the legs. And just bring them to the front and move them a little bit from side to side. Massage the outer glute. And come all the way back, laying on your mat. Use your core as a support. Arms out wide. Bring the right leg into straight, left leg is straight on the floor. And just let the leg fall over to the left side. An easy twist without pulling the leg. And then bring the right leg back up. And into straight, we change to the other side, left leg lifts up top, and then let it come to the right side as far as it will go. Left shoulder is still on the floor, gaze to the left. One more deep breath here. And then pull it back into your center line. Hug both of your knees in. Cross your right foot or your right shin above your left and hold both of your feet from the outside and really pull the legs a little closer. And then change the cross, right leg across the left, pull both heels in. And then give yourself a hug. Hug the fronts of the shins, pull the nose to the knees. Take a deep inhale here, hold your breath. And exhale, release into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Arms wide, legs wide, palms facing up. Maybe take one more deep breath all the way from the toes to the head. Fill your whole body up. As you exhale, to release fully. Soften your body, soften your mind. Let your body fade away. Trust the guidance of your inner journey. The outside world will be there when you return. Use the sacred space of connection to really listen to yourself. And I think that we can use our own practice to get to know our boundaries through physical experience, but also to observe our mind as we're going through that experience. Communication with ourselves is the key to understand our own art and our own boundaries. And from there we can share it with the world. Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves, even when we risk disappointing others. As the sound fades out, allow yourself to wake up gently by creating movements in your fingers and toes, by breathing deep. Wiggle your hands and feet, nod your head from side to side. Give yourself a nice morning stretch, arms overhead, reach in all directions, expand. And exhale, pull yourself into a fetal position. Rest your head onto your arms, knees into your chest. Take a moment to just be grateful. Take the gratitude in your heart into your day as you come back up into a final sitting position. Come back to the beginning. Find your easy seated meditation. Pointer finger and thumb connect. As a gesture of focus. Observe the state you're in after finishing your practice. Draw your hands back in front of your heart. Come back to your intention. Let's end practice by chanting Om Shanti 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 together. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your hands to your third eye center, your seat of intuition, to your lips for always speaking your truth, and back to your heart. May you always be guided by your heart. Namaste.